take you back 2 weeks when came out against Lincoln on a Saturday. Granted, Lincoln is not a big name, and the place is packed. Did that surprise you guys at all? 0-2, not the biggest opponent, and yet there's 6,000 people here?
Looking from the outside in, you would think, but after spending all the time here and seeing Hayes is a loyal community. They take care of us, and it's nice to be a role model. Great place to live, and you always know that they'll be there to get your back, either if you're at your low times or your high. It's unfortunate that we're 0-2, but it's always nice to see that the community comes out to support us.
And then is there any different feel then when it's homecoming week and the homecoming game, and you know people are going to show up for Kearney, but then you have all that anticipation too?
Yes, that's something to add on to it. But to tell you the truth, we're all looking towards Nebraska-Kearney. We're looking to get a win because that's the most important thing on the agenda for us. It's always nice and cool to have people out in the stands, but it's always coming out with the W on top first, preparing first.
What's the biggest challenge with that? Coach mentioned give you different loads, different fronts. What's the biggest challenge for you guys up front?
To tell you the truth, it's they're going to switch it up on us. We're going to face a different defense. They've always had good players in the past. They're going to try to stop the run, but for us, it's a matter of us getting ourselves better, taking care of what we do on the field, and watching film and taking care of seeing what they know or what they do.
Feels like the O-line last 2 or 3 games starting to kind of build something. The running game's improved. What's been the biggest difference maybe from the start of the year?
I think it's a matter of we had a big change. We had 2 different starters come in, 3 different starters if you don't count 2020. And it took us a second to mesh. But as we're communicating better. We are all playing on the same page, and it's nice to watch, and especially to play on. But we had the talent, and now we're starting to mesh it together and put it all together.
Do you prefer run blocking over pass blocking, and as a group of offensive linemen, do you take pride in your running backs having good games?
Yeah, it's it always puts you stand a little taller when you rush for over 100 yards, knowing that you dominated the people across from you, that they couldn't stop you, but all in all, it's whatever scores touchdowns, right?
Coach mentioned preparation, practice, but all the outside things with practice have gotten better. Have you noticed the difference in what you guys do during the week to get ready for game?
Yeah, I think after going 0-2, you saw some people kind of switch, realize what they have to do to get better. That, hey, I mean, we might be Fort Hays, but you could lose too. So I think after the Missouri Western game, everybody kind of snapped into it and started working on themselves and going 100% in practice.
You've had healthy seasons, you've had seasons injured at the end, injured at the beginning, 2020 completely taken away. What is your personal feeling about football? Because you could have easily decided that it's not worth it anymore, but here you are.
Football and I go back a long way. Hasn't always treated me the best, but to tell you the truth, I think that football is more than just a sport. I mean, it's developed a whole new perspective on life for me, taught me how to get past adversity, and I think it keeps everybody together. It teaches you how to socialize with other people, make friends, and how to be a man, to tell you the truth. The coaches and other players have done a great job helping us grow up and become men. And I think looking at some of the people that graduated here, football did the same for them.